Welcome to The Voice America. Today we'll be discussing on how Donald Trump's psychological state becomes a problem again. But before we continue, do not forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to always get updated on our latest video. Let's begin. Here's a fact you'll have missed amid all of the coverage of the allegations and revelations within the new book by Bob Woodward and Robert Costa. The highest general within the country believed that President Donald Trump was in significant enough mental decline that he took countermeasures to make sure Trump didn't start a war with China on his answer the door. Yes, that really happened, consistent with peril. Here's the relevant passage. Woodward and Costa write that Joint Chief Chairman Mark Milley, deeply shaken by the assault, was certain that Trump had gone into a significant mental decline within the aftermath of the election, with Trump now about manic, screaming at officials and constructing his own alternate reality about endless election conspiracies. Milley worried that Trump could go rogue, the authors write. You never know what a president's trigger point is, Milley told his senior staff, consistent with the book. Believe that for a moment. Milley, the highest military advisor to the president, a person who undoubtedly spent considerable time with Trump during this period of your time, believed that he was in serious mental decline triggered by his election loss. And here's the thing, Milley wasn't the sole one that noticed a change in Trump's behavior within the wake of the election. House legislator Kevin McCarthy, a loyal ally of the president, felt an equivalent way. Again, the Woodward-Costa book sheds light here. The book details a personal call McCarthy had with Trump the night before Biden's inauguration. Consistent with Woodward and Costa, McCarthy told Trump, "I do not know what's happened to you within the last 2 months. You are not an equivalent as you were for the last 4 years." McCarthy then repeatedly pleaded with Trump to call Biden. "You've done goodies, and you would like that to be your legacy. Call Joe Biden," McCarthy said, consistent with the authors. "Do it on behalf of me," the GOP leader continued. "You need to call him. Call Joe Biden." So, not only the highest general within the country, but also one among the 2 top Republicans in Congress and a Trump ally believed that the election had changed something in Trump. And, a minimum of within the case of Milley, believed that Trump's psychological state had declined to the purpose where he needed to intercede with China in order that a war didn't start by an unhinged Trump. That is, on reflection, terrifying. Because it isn't as if Trump has been the image of consistency and normal mental behavior for the majority of his first term. Quite the other. But that Milley and McCarthy believed that things had worsened within the final months of his presidency suggests that we are closer to a catastrophe than anyone even thought. And there have been many people, particularly after Epiphany, that believed the potential for more disastrous outcomes was very real. But it's quite terrifying on reflection. Because Donald Trump isn't gone. Not even close. I said this repeatedly on the campaign trail. We may have defeated Trump, but Trumpism isn't dead during this country, said California Governor Gavin Newsom in his victory speech on Tuesday night. That's not a partisan statement. It's a fact. Trump has never conceded the 2020 election to President Joe Biden. As recently as Monday night, Trump was using an equivalent blueprint to sow doubts about the California recall. Does anybody really believe the California recall election isn't rigged? Trump asked during a statement sent from his Save America PAC. Millions and many mail-in ballots will make this just another giant election scam, no different, but less blatant than the 2020 presidential election scam. This is often not, then, a story about the psychological state concerns a few former president. Rather, it's about the psychological state concerns leading officials have expressed a few man who is, without question, the leader of the Republican Party and therefore the current 2024 front-runner to be the GOP nominee. Which should concern all folks. Please do not forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to always get updated on our latest